Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another episode in my little series called They'll Never Catch Me. This one is called The Con Man. My condo is in foreclosure. I had to do something. So I decided to sign up for the dance classes at the senior center in the area's richest neighborhood. I looked for old, infirm, and expensively dressed women. I had to go through a good few until I found one that liked me, was open to a relationship, and most important, was a wealthy widow. I know that women, at least old women, like to nurture a man, so I pretended to have two left feet and acted very appreciative when she patiently tried to help me, despite her being barely able to walk, let alone dance. At each class, I slowly pretended to be more open to her attentions. Reluctant at first, then a little more. Both sexes like to win the chase. It feels like they're capturing someone who's not so easy to capture. And at a moment when I felt she was particularly open to me, I asked, feigning shyness, if after class she'd like to have coffee with me. She agreed, and it wasn't long before we were dating, and then living together. No surprise, it also wasn't long before that infirm 89-year-old fell ill, really ill. I made the investment to spend a lot of time at her bedside in the hospital. I was a little frustrated when she sort of recovered and they let her go home. But I kept reminding myself, the longer you're kind to her, probably just a few months more, the more likely she'll put you in her will. And it worked. She changed her will from it all going to her son to half going to me. Of course, I protested, you shouldn't do it. And of course, I didn't ask how much money I'd get. A couple months later, I was glad I had taken some acting classes. She was back in the hospital and the doctor said she doesn't have long. So I was extra loving and patient, and so that there was no risk of her changing her will back. And when her breathing became labored, I cried. Part of it was an act, but part of it was real. I had come to care for her. After she died, my half was $4.5 million. I didn't need that much, so I gave $1 million to her son. I told him, I don't deserve this much. That had the side benefit of reducing the risk that he'd sue to overturn the will, claiming I had undue influence over his not fully compos mentis mother. I donated another $1 million to what she and I agreed was a great charity, Planned Parenthood. And of course, I got to keep my condo, plus a hell of a nest egg. All in all, it was a pretty good deal all around. In any event, that story is called The Con Man. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 29 books. They're all on Amazon. Just go there and search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.